I see myself in you. Go back to 1979, 1986 Pilani. Those young faces, energetic faces looking for something to move forward, okay? I'm still your age, don't think I'm like this madam. So I'll be exciting you and I need your response. Don't feel that any question is small or not important. Every question is very important. If you don't question your own existence, that means you're in trouble. You must question, why am I here? I'm here to entice you, excite you, right? And you're here to listen to me. And don't be frog's well. Frog's well means the frog is living in a small well. He doesn't see beyond his own little space. And I am going to stick my foot and hand in lots of different fields. Why? AT&T Bell Labs ruled the world. AT&T was a mother company. Everything in the world, communications, we owned it till 1984. Then it was split up, 1997. Then split up into manufacturing and business guys. Business guys don't like research. We take care of all the money, give them nothing. So that's the background. But always be excited, uh, like this guy is excited, he's going to make extra noise. I don't mind being interrupted. Please ask me questions, okay? Don't feel shy. If you don't ask me questions, I'm going to point the finger at you and then ask you questions. You too, man. AT&T, American Telephone and Telegraph, is the company name AT&T, and it was founded by Graham Bell. The guy's invention was telephone. He never got the money for 12 years. He was begging on the street, almost like me. They all funded GE Electric. Nobody funded the telephone. After 12 years, IBM founder Thomas Watson and this guy Graham Bell, they got real funding and they ruled the world for the next 150 years. So the three things you can see the number of zeros. They will not. Oh, because that's the smartphone. When you become too smart, so you come and stand here and point wherever I.
That is, we need to buy immediately one green one.
Or do you have a stick or?
Stick होगा ना?
This is $650 billion. That's equivalent to 52, 3, 6, 9, 12. 52 trillion rupees. And these are real numbers. It's all there for you to conquer and get it, either yourself or with me. Research and research is a very funny thing. Today you will learn whether you have the potential to be a researcher. Forget about your PhD. Forget about your professor. You are sleeping on the eggs, hatching the eggs, and one day he got up and said, "Oh, you need to get up. You graduate. There's a new candidate coming." Thank you. In American system, it's not like that. Let me tell you, it's not like that. It's a sad I'm Indian like you, but also I'm an American. The problem is, I think this is too close. Uh, Speaking up, that's called a feedback.
नीचे 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 रखो रे.
खाली है वो, भरा हुआ नहीं है. Okay, so let's get back in the groove. That's why when the guys from IIT Chennai came along with me, the salary was like $32,000. The American PhD salary salary was $89,000, almost 3 times. Why? Because we have a system, they have a system. So I'm going to stress on that. Patents, it's a 3-hour talk by itself. If you have a law school, if you have management school, if you have an MBA school, they can benefit. I'll go into all the details, but in India I've seen so many universities. Every professor, before used to have 200 papers, 1,000 papers, publication. Now they're having 200 patents, 250 patents. And I took the Amity University, it's a much bigger hall, all faculties, and I told them you're lying. Right? And they did correct it. There's lots of money, and I'll tell you who will make the money and how. Hello? Yeah, I need your head up. Don't read the book under it. I read all the books when I was a student in the back then. That is very intelligent. So global partnership for wealth creation. So Dr. Reddy, Dr. Pandey, and Dr.
Pune. Pune.
Fool Jale, I'm sorry.
Full.
Fool Jale is the Diwali. Excuse me, I think Fool Jale. Z-L-E, Fool Jale. So we have to get the money. Money is not everything, but it is something, okay? Can you close the door? All right. I gave a lecture like this, 50 PhDs from the top schools, MIT, Stanford. They're always there to skin you. Hey, kid, I was like 29 years old. Hey, kid, you think you can do this? You don't even understand it. The people in the world will try to cut you down and rub you into your shoe. Jealousy is in our human blood. It gets jealousy increases as a function of who jealous? I like you. Jealousy is a function of it's in the human blood. So if jealousy is directly proportional or it's a second order or third order function, it has to be related to the weight, not the human weight, the weight of the position. Alright. So we are going to learn how we all make money. Every professor in my eyes should be multi-millionaire. But professors, especially in India, are the worst paid. You agree, right?
Everybody will agree. Why you want
No, sir, you're writing a check to yourself. Alright, I'm very happy that you guys are awake. Don't sleep on me. If you sleep right under my nose, I get very angry. I'll run by you and just punch you in your head. Not head, but your cheek. This is my background. Ma'am has already summarized, so let's move on now. Multiplying the money. Okay, he told me this. How do you multiply the money fast? I'm a Rajasthani guy, okay? I'm not a Baniyaman in Rajput. But any Rajasthani, any Reddis, they are the best business people globally, Gujaratis, they know how to multiply the money. But the point here is real estate in Bangalore, every 2.5 years the money doubles. Like my brother bought a property for like 20 crores 7 years back. Now they want to offer him 200 crores after the building and everything. Or 2 crores per month rent. Forget it. Mutual fund, forget it. Ambani, Adani, forget them. The foundation of Ambani, I don't go into the details. Go to 1986 New Delhi Hotel suicide and the Vimal Sari. Remember? This Vimal Sari or not? So Vimal Sari, these business houses are manipulations. These are, we can talk in the management MBA school, all manipulations. The Western world or the Eastern world, business. What is the CEO? Like Dr. Reddy, the CEO. What is the CEO meaning of the CEO? Did you eat lunch or no? Okay.
Cheap person, cheap.
Cheap. I somebody said she is saying cash exchange officer. Cash E for exchange, O for officer. Take all the money, keep some, give cash exchange. See you. They don't do anything, just have a pen to sign the checks, to release the letter, no books, nothing. Joint engineering, medical, pharmacy, PhD, MD. The guy who makes most money in America, who has the 2 degrees, MD in medicine, PhD in any engineering, or for that matter, even in the law, he's highest paid, about 5 to 20 million dollars. I was asked to become a lawyer. I said no, मैं अपनी जाति नहीं बदलूंगा. I am an engineer, research, hardcore. I am an engineer. You can make 10 to 12 million dollars very easily. This is one place. If you don't want to take the risk, it's the easiest path. Don't be happy with engineering or artificial intelligence. First of all, there is no intelligence. Second is artificial, not even real. So put the two terms together. We can talk about that, okay? I have some issued patents in USA on this artificial intelligence. Return on investment. Apple. Anybody knows Apple? Green apple or red apple? This man is really good. White apple. What apple? You have to sit next to him. All of you go to the chat, artificial intelligence, and run. Question. Apple on deathbed? Now, or say when? I'm telling you now, if you're a stock trader, stock broker, stock market guy, Apple is going to die. Apple is going to? Why? And you're saying yes and yes. No, competition makes you tough. When you get married, if your husband has 4 more competitions, in America, 1979, when we were students, there was the Iranian Revolution. Till then, America had no competition. Big gas guzzling cars, Impala, remember the steel bodies, only 1 or 2 miles per gallon. The gas was like 20 cents. Nobody cared. 79, the crunch came and competition came. Toyota Corolla small, giving 20 miles, 30 miles a gallon. They changed the whole automobile industry. Monopoly, AT&T, we had so much money you cannot count. Once we were broken up and competition came, money started to dry up. So you should have, ask your husband to have competition for you. To keep you on the toes, you work like Susmita said, do yoga and keep always on your toes. Here is, if you are buying the stock, Apple is going to die. That's my gut feeling as a researcher. I'm going to tell you why. So sell all the Apple stock. They will crash. Return on investment is $1 become 500 or 5,000. 500 or if you put $100 in the good technology, you will have 5,000. No need to worry. So let us see that I'm excited now for the first time in India. This is the place. How can we go here? Wait, keep going. Best things happen by mistake.
No, वो करो ना।
क्या हो?
नहीं ना, PPT में PPT। आज दे।
Link is opening.
Your network is slow. Why are you touching 2-3 times?
दो Gbps।
This is the company. You see here. Motorbike dealer with 2 showrooms. How many employees? Only 8 people. And 12 crores IPO. So all this time you're looking at me, not at the board. I can see that. All right. You guys see this here? You don't need 100 people, you don't need 200 crores, you don't need so many employees and so many showrooms. What is this here? 4,800 crores offer. That's 400 times. 12 crores becoming 4,800 crores. How much? I still do my mathematics at the age of 64 in Rajasthan. 12, 12, 36, 48. 48. After being in USA for 38 years. Okay? This is what we need. All of you have the potential. This is excitement. Let me tell you what will happen. As a caution, they are going to go look into the books. It's like seeing the boy and the girl meet and they want to excite, then they start opening up the books, accounting books. Then they find out what's inside. How much they manipulate. Believe from me, honesty is the best policy in life. You will see I was arrested in so many countries. I never backed down. In Rajasthan we were saying, घाव उन्हीं के होते हैं जो युद्ध से वीर जीत कर आते हैं, जो मर गए उनको कोई पूछता नहीं. I have exposed so many people. So my friends, honesty is the best policy. You should have the courage. First requirement of being a researcher. I want all of you to focus on this. There is excitement. Indian people, yes, I was like you. I'm no different from you. You are in the big city, Nagpur. I'm from a small village in Rajasthan, Banta, Raghunathgarh. Do you see your potential or no? All right. So we go back.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, touch it or no lawsuits. Okay. Do you understand this? It's very important. Now let's go into the details. Is there a God? Yes. In the English side, there is nothing called a God. God has no root word. God has no root word. If you look up any dictionary, Latin or French or German, there is no word called a God. But we have a God here. No, it is not working. Innovation of the wealth. Today is Friday, right? So I put up the pink. Lakshmi is always standing on the lotus flower. So God of men is known as Lakshmi, but for us, God, generator, operator, destroyer, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, God applies to everything, including the technology. So the first founding father is, these were all generated by ideas, thinking, problem, solution. Operator is manufacturing. India is still not there. Now Flextronics and some outsourcing is coming, iPhone and manufacturing. This is important to see. Destroyer. Motorola. 1997, I was in Malaysia for a year. For some 80 Bell Labs. All the phone was dying. They want to have the market share. They came up with a small device where you have the beeper, pager. They incorporate that vibration sensor into the phone. It became an overnight hit. It was called StarTAC, and they included all the market globally. Small idea. Then they came with the Razor V4, Razor V3, V4, 2004. After that, it's dead. The D part of the destroy, God gave, destroy, no innovation means finished. So now go back to Apple and say, why Apple is going to die? Apple has no more innovation. There's no more progress. What was the first Apple product? No! Be careful with me. I'm a pit bull. iPod. Apple was dying. Bill Gates came and said, you know who Bill Gates is, right?
When
You
you
know
met, when you met,
So, you know Bill Gates? Bill Gates was giving $250 million every year to Professor Dr.
Delhi.
Full Zele. Don't die. I need you. Don't disappear. I need you. 250 million for free. So if you are worth that much, they will give you 250 million. The story is, if Apple dies, Microsoft is monopoly. American rule says break it down. Internet, desktop, and servers. Microsoft Bill Gates is finished. He's giving 250 million to just keep them alive. You understand? So he can keep everything. But then one small guy came, like this young man. What's your name? Anjali or Shivangi? Shivani. It was a nice song, right? On the Shivani. So Shivani came and said, Dr. Reddy, I got this beautiful idea. You know what? Everybody rejected her. She was forced to go away. Everybody rejected her. Like all your previous attempts failed, right? Nobody gave you coffee or tea. She persisted. That's the first quality, second quality of research. Persistence. Don't give up. Then what did you do? She went and saw this gentleman outside the cafeteria. Hi, Dr. Reddy, I have this great invention. He says, yeah, Steve Jobs, give me something. I'm looking for a product. I'm about to die. Bill Gates is abusing me. He will give only $250 million. He's getting 100 million, billions for himself. His personal wealth, right? That came to the idea of iPod. You remember iPod? 2000. How big was the first one? These two fingers. It took away the whole music industry market, my friends. Can you believe? In the house, in the bathroom, in the toilet, in the car, in the bedroom, while awake, while sleeping, tape recorders, Walkman, CD man, video, everywhere, the music system. That's the kind of invention. Shivani persisted. If they kick me out, so what? I can give you 10 more examples. I won't bore you with that. Second point of research is you have to be very persistent, focused, clear fundamentals. iPod, then iPhone, then cab, right? And then what's the next one? Smartphone and all that. Then they were venturing into the Apple car, auto driving, electric vehicles, they shut down the plant. They spend like 300 or 400 billion. They shut down. That means they're desperate. They don't have any more ideas. When no more ideas, Motorola history, Alcatel history, Bell Lab was exception. You need the innovation. Whether university or the industry, my brothers and sisters or friends, innovation is a must. Question yourself. All of you have the same potential, except waking up. He's tired at the end of the day. All right. This is a smart working. I never work. I'm always sleeping or going here and there, chatting, eating pakoras, drinking whatever it is now. Intellectual property, top of the profit chain. If there's $100, you know the iPhone, you buy for like iPhone 15, 256 gigabit in America is $1,100. Out of $1,100, $800 to $700 goes for intellectual property. Nothing doing, just collect the money. Your boyfriend, he works all the time. She's just sitting there and just say, hey guy, she collect all the revenue. When she get married, 100% collection. That is intellectual property. That's the power of the patent. I was interviewed for the Apple. It's a 20 people round chair. Nothing, just papers. Chip designer, communication guys, material guy, 20 people, all the time on the phone, 3 people like EAs, you know. That's it. They have outsourced everything. Taiwan, Malaysia 8%, software India 5%, sales marketing 17%. So young friends, you want to have the toy, coal, private jets, the best wine and the grapes and the biscuits, sales and marketing. You don't like this, you want to be a hippie like Steve Jobs and all the hair grown and all the money falling from each hair, intellectual property. Where is India? We are still in less than 5%. All hard work and are you paid here or not? All work and no pay. I'm not picking on, but you're so good that I must say. All work and no pay. So you want to have the money where you should be? Invention, intellectual property, or sales and marketing. Many people try to convert to manufacturing, I refuse. Know your research or colleague, destiny or karma. It's a very interesting one. I give you a brief introduction. You can read all that on the internet. This gentleman is Indian. He's IIT Delhi. He's my, Harvard. He was arrested. Karma or destiny? I was arrested. Were you arrested by ever or no? No. So you're not a troublemaker. I will say it's 50-50, karma and destiny. You don't hang out with the wrong people. If you hang out with me, you'll be in trouble for sure. I'll start a fight and I want to win. Whether it's with the head or with the fist. So if you're my good friend, you will stick up, right? Or you'll run away. It's a very good lesson for all of us. He was one of the most brilliant IIT Delhi Harvard guy. He was in prison for 2-3 years. This I'm telling you because all the possibilities are open for you. If you become greedy, knowingly and unknowingly, I give you benefit of doubt. Okay, you can read about Rajat Gupta, okay? Karma. David Baltimore, Nobel Prize winner. MIT, not Maharashtra Institute of Technology, Madras Institute of Technology, Marathwada Institute of Technology, Marwar Institute of Technology, Manipur Institute of Technology, right? This is MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Nobel Prize winner is a professor, and he is a student. There was another guy called Dr. from South Korea. He's a famous guy. What happened? You student, your teacher, your RA or assistant, whatever. Scholar, very good. That's perfect candidate. Please come here. No, don't. She's so shy, you will not listen. Come.
No, she's a scholar, she's a teacher, she's a placement
So I'll
coordinator.
tell you, come.
All in one.
Big praise. All in one. Come. Underline the word all. Okay. Stand erect, man. So she is the student. She's a Brazilian, Japanese Brazilian. Means she's a genes from genetic material from Japan, and she's living in Brazil after World War II. So now you are going to be.
Talking in Japanese.
This professor and the professor. So after a few years, I asked her how the research progressing very well. How the research, any new data? Sir, how do you ask? Research? Yes. How far have you gone? Sir, absolutely good. All right, we'll meet for dinner. Tell me more. Whatever happened, I don't know. She is awarded a PhD. This is a very classical example in your life. Remember, you are a professor or a teacher or Nobel Prize winner, MIT. If they can be screwed and fooled, who are you? So this is a lesson. They have a paper, joint paper. She's awarded. Oops, sorry. She get her PhD. That's your PhD. Take it. She's awarded PhD. She's appointed immediately by the Tufts University as an associate professor. No senior lecturer, no assistant, no, because she's recommended all in one by Dr. Reddy, so she has to be hired very up. After 1 year, nobody can replicate her data. Harvard, MIT, John Hopkins, big names. They all asked, how did you get the data? She said, oh, under the professor, no, I'm sorry, under the tree. There is no science, nothing for data regeneration, therefore you cannot duplicate it, right? Right or wrong? That's how he did it.
Doing
So now the whole America is in trouble. You take the PhD back, fire the professor, he's a Nobel laureate, the degree. So what did they do? They fired the professor, asked the girl to go back to Brazil, lie low. Professor was sent underground for 10 years, don't come up. It's called PRO, public relations. Now you have disappeared, so you can go. Do you understand this? Your lying and cheating will be caught, and this will not give you a patent. No patent, no research, no patent, no money, you're finished. You will bring a bad name to the whole family, right? Do you understand this or no? The earlier you learn from me, you will not make the mistake. Oh my goodness. I'll give you 3 my personal encounters. It's very important. Chinmay Chatterjee, IIT Bombay. I'm in US, he comes to Professor. Dr. Gero, I never was a professor till then. We have $3 billion investment. Come to India. I went there, they had money. They used to loan to Ambani's. Cash. He said he's from IIT Bombay. Boy oh boy. You don't believe me? These are the business card, I stayed in for 4 months. His boss is run away to Nigeria with the 3 billion. This man had no degrees. He had no degrees. I confirmed from the Jyotish. Jyotish said, इसके भाग्य में पढ़ाई नहीं है. I went to IIT Bombay registrar. They said, yes, we have a Chinmoy in chemistry, Chatterjee in physics. But Chinmoy Chatterjee never in IIT at all. Forget electrical. His pay was 8 lakhs. All 5-star hotels. Every day he take to the party. They put 400 million on my head. And I said, Om Namah Shivaya, I'm going. Why? I'm not your type. Why? I have some degrees you don't. So second lesson is, my friend, If the money is coming to you illegally, walk away. You are not a researcher. You are not a. Don't sell your tongue or your soul. He is still in Nigeria. This is all on the newspaper. His house was raided, $3 billion. I spent 3 months with him. Not this far, sitting next to each other. I know very well. European guy, forget Indians. First job as a professor was in Papua New Guinea, head of department. This man comes and tells me one sentence, Professor Gerald, I have cancelled your master PhD program. I said, why? Some error, somewhere in some graph. I said, you have PhD in economics. PhD in? You can't say what graph. Beta, gamma distribution, Gaussian distribution, bell-shaped curve, right? Alpha distribution, gamma distribution. Never heard of it? Kite. Maybe I'm telling the wrong.
You are the one who asked him to wear.
I know, and he's learned now. He got me arrested in 2013. He said, Professor Dr. Gallo, join me. I said, why? I'm a fulfilled soul. I got so many inventions. I come from a place we have 13 Nobel Prize winners. I sleep with the best men. What can you give me? Right? I know you have no degrees. You'll make your life hell. I said, I'll enjoy the hell. Unless you put a bullet through my head, even then you won't have any quality. Finally, he was terminated, arrested, jumped the bail, declared felon. I won all the court cases. I'm waiting for some, hundreds of $1 million. So your job, if you're forced to lie, you are not a research material. Pickpocketing is easier than that, okay? So now we are going to go. These are all documents. It's all on the internet. He does not know how to write. I won't go into that. I got him with this. He waited 14 years, 15 years, till another Patel, like Anand Patel, A. Patel, Anand Bhai Patel, Anandiben Patel graduate. Then he went and collected his degree. That was your job, placement. It's a big business. That's why I asked you to come here. You understand now? When you place people, you have to be very careful. Anyway, this guy's thesis was on the internet. 5 authors. He claimed that's his PhD thesis. After he submitted, he pulled out the site. These people also have connections inside the Google, okay? You pay them heavy money, they'll remove the data. Or there are tricks, you can play with that. Albert Schramm. Here Albert Schramm is disappearing. Manipulations, placement. Anyway, when I questioned him, said, Dr. Gallo, I told the people how to fire him American way. Take the passport, take the cell phone, take the laptop, cut him off. If you report someone, how will you throw him out? Bank account, cell phone, account, everything closed. They did not do that. This man gathered all the students, student union, and they almost burned alive the chancellor. He was almost burned alive. See the damage? All right. Let's go to America. I was hiring 25 people 2 years back. How many? We had one of the world's largest projects where everybody, all Americans said cannot be done. I was the only guy defended in Pentagon, we can do it. They funded us. I'm hiring 25 people. And there is one nice white guy, 6 feet 3 inches, all muscles, AR-16, AK-47, guns, arrows. I talked to him for 3 minutes. I said, he's not an engineer. Second interview, I said, he's faking everything. Third interview, I said, show me your transcript. He sent me the PhD degree. I said, it's a fake. and he gives 7 years work experience in MIT Lincoln Lab. How many? I wrote, he did not know the director was my colleague in the lab. He replied, Narayan, never work, project doesn't exist in academia. All these 7 years, he's total liar. You want to prosecute him? Let me know. Don't believe that American is. They will generate everything for you. All his thesis, this is his PhD, Michael David Torres. Everything fake. Here, this is the guy's letter, 2030. I'm hiring in 2027 is experience. This is the project, everything here. And here's the reply from the dear sir, you should know that letter is not correct. Lincoln Laboratory address is not correct. No such organization at Lincoln Lab called CNC R&D. There is no record of this individual employment system. They can generate everything. Now you know why I called you placement. So my friends, you by the time you graduate, you are going to have 10 fake guys with you. How many? How many? Now with the AI, I don't know if professor is teaching or not. You say your name again.
Simani.
Shivani. Shivani Makijani. You are Sindhi? Yes? That's artificial intelligence. That's nonsense. It's a database. I had a friend, Gadlani, Makijani. So I know there's a Sindh. Right? The second attribute is beautiful and smile. So I confirm she's a Sindhi. But for me, she cannot apply. I can be Mexican, Spanish, Pakistani, Indian. I can pass as many different categories. So they are going to generate artificial intelligence. Tomorrow, Modi and Amit Shah will be disappearing. You will see one Modi everywhere. You remember the Krishna Avatar, 16,108? He was with all the people at the same time. How? Artificial intelligence. What do we need? A person called ChatGPT, the voice box of Krishna. Hi Radha. So that's the power you're going to have. Placement. If you give me enough money, I will generate 100 Modis. Criticizing himself. I think we saw some of the samples before election. They twisted few words. We will for sure destroy all the reservations. The word was, we will sure protect preserve all the reservation. That one word. So I can be one of the best artificial intelligence guys. It will be very difficult, my friends, 10 years from now. I told Kejriwal, you're spending money on buy one get one free. You should give the money to us. We'll multiply the money 5,000 times. No need to do all these smaller things. This to get the best one. MIT we saw fake. Yahoo CEO, SAC 2012. This is the guy. Dr. Reddy is interviewing me. He's the chairman of Yahoo. I go there and say, hey, I have a bachelor's in computer science. I also have an MBA. And he's my referee because I'm paying 10% of the salary. He write a nice letter. He hired me. And something known as sign-up bonus. Anybody heard of this before? Sign-up bonus. So sign-up bonus. The moment you sign, not on the marriage contract, you sign on the job contract. These guys paid $7 million American dollars. How much? 7 7 million American dollars is how much? At the today's rate, 560, 50, 7 million is 560 crores. 1 crore is 1 million is 8 crores. 56 crores. Just to sign, I accept the job. That's how American system works. Will you take that job? Say yes. You can always give it up. Sign up bonus, midnight 12 is closed. Next day they find out this guy lied. He does not have a computer science degree. He went, registered for 2 semesters. He failed all the subjects. He was kicked out. As a proof of degree, he produced his first year grades. And the HR said, that's good enough. He went inside, he must come out. They did not know he can be kicked out too. So next day they want the 7 million back. This is only to sign up. Anyway, he had no degree. He was sacked within 72 hours. It became a big problem. This is our good friend. Her name is Jones. She was a dean. She was a dean of engineering MIT for 1 year, 2 years, no. 10 years, no. 20 years, no. 22 years.
8 years.
Sir, you got excellent at it.
28.
28. 28 years. She had any degrees? No. But her resume says she has 2 degrees. You have babies or no?
Not married.
Alright, you have children? Okay, she has children. So you two are studying together. Go back in the time, close your eyes. You two enter the university. And then your baby is now going to MIT. And then he sees, wow, she's MIT. Dean, and my boy is going to graduate. He looks her up. I remember that woman. She flunked. She was thrown out. She has 2 masters. He goes and calls FBI. They go to those 2 colleges. That student never exists. She wrote up the 2 fake degrees. Employed at MIT for 28 years. If MIT can be fooled, who are you? Placement, my friend, this is for you. Researchers, if you don't know the subject and you don't know anything, don't lie. Fake degree summary. USA 30%, India 40%, China 50 plus. Imposter PhD, let me tell you this, Amrita University. Anybody knows Amrita University? The CEO or the vice chancellor is my friend. He doesn't talk to me anymore. He's from IIT Chennai. He got the degree, I got degree from BITS Milan. This guy, he asked me, hey Narayan, I have this man from Stanford. What do you think of him? I look at his resume like I look at you. I said, wow, it's too good to be true. Ask him who was his professor for electromagnetic field, because he was my colleague in AT&T Bell Labs. When we don't like a person in Bell Labs, we know he's fake, he's manipulating, we send him a nice send-off. It was one of my jobs. Pack all the labs, everything, find him a seat in Stanford or Berkeley, we pay for 3 years and it's going to seat. And we give him a nice send-off. We don't burn the bridges. This guy said he doesn't know. I said he's a fake. He was imposter. Best part is, or the worst part, he was Indian. From Coimbatore. He was following something called Narayan Gehlot. He had the same patent list, same work experience, same place. He doesn't know that in Narayan Gehlot, another one is going to look at his resume. So Venkat Rangan is a VC, Amrita University. He was kind enough. I went and hugged Amma in San Diego, New York, Coimbatore, then again in Kerala, Mudapuri. But she told me I'm not a good boy, so I could not be there. But do you see the problem, my friends? When you graduate, who is going to compete with you? Your own AI degree created product with you, or your own AI generated degrees with you. All right, enough of this. Look at me, students. This is my favorite. You want to be a good researcher? I said research, right? Patent research. Dreams is not what you see in sleep, it's the thing which doesn't let you sleep. My favorite quote, I met the president in Rashtrapati Bhavan 2006. This is the person you should be. Anybody know him? Galileo? Who said yes? When I'm asking, everybody is saying yes. No. You know him? No? Hey, you lying now. You first said yes. Anybody knows about him or no? Sir, you heard of him or no? आप सामने आ जाइए ना तशरीफ यहाँ लाइए. I know I'm not a good man, but that's it, right?
Naina chair aate ho.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sit down na here front.
No, he's had a back problem. Sitting down.
Today only.
That time of the month. So, Galileo was a madman like me. You can arrest me, you can beat me up, you can punch me, but the fact scientists will not change. He had a theory that we are a heliocentric, not a geocentric. Geo means Earth. The church was saying we are living in a geocentric. Earth is the center, all the planets, including sun, moves around. He came up, he did the telescope, he did everything, the theory, stars, moon, he calculations. He said, you are wrong. We are a heliocentric, the sun is the center, we are going around it. Which gave cardinal? Ask your friend, your Galileo. Ask your friend to shut up. How dare she speaks against the church? Why? Why? Because church control everything. Church control the king, the money, the power, absolute power. If they accept his theory of heliocentric, Bible is wrong. Right, sir? It's a big problem. What do? Eliminate the problem. Eliminating? So they gave a what do you call it, contract. Because Galileo and Cardinal, they were classmates. You always give the superior contract to his own brother, sister, or a classmate. He was thrown in the prison. He still did not change. He died in a miserable death. Are you having that character, my friends, to be a researcher? Can you defend your research? Fundamentals should be clear. There should be no profit. There should be nothing that entices you. Even if his old girlfriend comes back and says, if you say this, I'll become your again new candidate. Nothing will happen. Anytime in the doubt, read this thing. It's a very, very important. If you don't have such characteristics, you're just selling your body like a labor. Am I right or wrong? There's no fun in the research. We are a different kind of animal. No money can excite. My mentor in Bella was Dr. Schwartz, MIT Stanford. 46-year-old, not married. Ask me why. He was a nice man, all functional. No body part damage. Don't misunderstand. He said, Japanese are beating us. We need a semiconductor. Sir, he's the father of BiCMOS, bimetal. He's the father. After that, he said, Narayan, your PhD filed the patent. I said, can I put your name, Bob? Robert is called Bob. Okay, William is called Bill. Sometimes Robert is also called a Dick. It's a slang. I said, Bob, you're a professor, right? She's a student. She has an invention. How to make babies out of thin air. Now she's fighting for patent and invention. सर आपका भी नाम लिख दूं मैं मैडम आपको लिखूं
No contribution, no.
Bob said, Narayan, this is your work. I only guided you. I have not done enough work to be part of it. You became pregnant on your own. So don't involve me. It's a problem. Do you understand this term? Impregnation of the ideas and showing the proof. It's all my work. In American system, they will not take. I'll tell you one more thing about the patent. If you write the name of Professor Fulgele, just because he's your guide, he's your neighbor, he's your friend, he's your would-be husband, whatever it is, you want to put his name also. In the court of patent, when you defend their claims, hey madam, so please listen to this. Patents, don't put the name just because he's something to you. He has to have a contribution. In the law of the patent, in the four claims, you can have the whole Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bible, and such a thick patent application. You will make $0. How much will make? And some patent, like one of my patent, only 5 pages, but I have 20 claims. Claims is where the money is. You pay the fee as per the claim. You are paid infringing a particular claim. For example, if these two people have a baby, and they have to prove it's the baby belongs to them with the DNA. And one of the best cases was Boris Baker. She produced a baby in a very rush, 1986 Wimbledon in 5 minutes. He was asked to pay 8 or 9 million pounds because DNA matched to Boris Baker. So claims, if you say he's the co-author on the patent, what claims? 3 to 5. Okay, all of you go out. Dr. Reddy, come. Defend the claim 3 to 5. He was just my student of my previous head of department, and they put my name. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Whether you're a student or teacher in American Code of Law, you will be skinned like a chicken or a fish. Don't do that. Third one, who's going to make money from the patent? You have 3 patents. You be third. Who is going to make the money, he or she? Or Dr. Reddy will make the money? Money means who is going to generate money from you? Who? Is the 2 people who are the inventors, they have to look, read the paper, conferences, go everywhere in the world and say who is filing patent, who is doing the conference, who is publishing, who is the product, and then see which claim they are infringing. Go to the lawyer, file an infringement case. Like Apple had to pay $100 million for infringing one of Dr. Fulgele's claim on the touch screen. You remember the touch screen in the front of iPod? They gave him $100 million. How much? Infringing his basic display, non-touch, no button, touch screen control. 100 million. So just by filing the patent, writing in the resume 100 patents, your life begins once the patent is issued. You have a driver license? You start driving after getting the license. And your responsibility begins after getting the license. Once the patent is issued, your responsibility begins. Am I clear who makes money on the patent, who gains on the patent, and where the money is in the patent, in the claims? Lawyers don't write pages of volumes. Claim, claim, and claim. Then tomorrow we are going to have a patent on the dental. Our first product claim will be, we inject when the teeth start to grow. Product claim. Second claim, They will knock down the old thing and rebuild the new one. Third claim, at our God, like the Iranian said, right? We will take the revenge at the time and place of our choosing. Our choosing, right? So that's how the invention goes. Hello, are you okay? All right, I won't go detail into this. Forget this. Why is this guy? He's an inventor, astronomer, Archimedes principle, Archimedes screw, hydrostatic levers. Is it related to one topic? No. I don't mean that I will relate to many people or just be related to one man in certain field. But as far as education is concerned, there's no limitation. A PhD means you can read, write, and contribute advanced knowledge. That's it. So don't limit by yourself that I'm so and so, I'm a computer, I'm a bio, I'm a statistics, I'm mathematics. Hey, what happened?
No, his professor came. His professor came.
You are allergic to him or no, he found an
Respect.
excuse to
No, to sit at bench.
checkmate him. Come sit with him. Anyway, yes, we have to awaken, right? I'm not a DC like this. Boys and girls, the passport is issued. You should know how you put the name, or any of the files, and the money is made in the file. You understand, boys and girls? Now we go to the next one. It's called DC, electrical term. Okay. When you know you have an invention, how do you find out? Tomorrow morning, if you see the new professor, sir, what's your name? Anil. Professor Anil.
Waiting.
See, Professor Anil is walking naked on the campus. I have done it. I have done it. Yes, yes, yes. It's working, it's working, it's working. And then he sees that nothing. That means he has solved the problem. Archimedes ran naked on the street. Eureka! I have done it. He forgot. That's the ecstasy of an invention. You forget the whole world. You're still laughing. You really want him next invention? You will not believe me. There are your enemies in my first patent. I'm still a virgin, in terms of patents. First patent, I go and file it. One Japanese man come like him. All right. Hey, you think you can do this problem? You solve it. That is my baby. I'm working for 8 years. You can solve it. Damn, this is published by Japanese entity. You're killed. This is a real word. His name is Dr. Yusuke Oda from Penn State. And I'm sweating now. So one extreme is I have done it running naked. Other extreme is you're sweating. My PhD is gone. In that moment, my mentor said, hey Narayan, this is your first lesson. I'm happy you have all the extremes. Happiness and low. Go home, have a couple of beers, take shower, relax, forget the world. After 3 days, get up early morning, read your invention, read this, and tell me if there's any difference or not. I found 20 differences. Our patent was universal. No Makiza, no Pakiza, nothing. Anybody who comes, we entertain them. No need of transmitter, data, line coding. I won't go into details, you get bored. You don't need to know the line coding or the source coding. We accept, we don't need the clock. Those 4 were enough. Patent issued right away. That ruled the market. Extract a clock using FPGA or using the phase lock loop or everything, it costs tons of money. and then limited customers. You understand? So that's how the second lesson is. Okay, I'm school, so what? Let me go read, find out if there's anything left or not. ये जो घर में दूध जाता था ना, मम्मी बोलती है सारा दूध उपजा दिया तूने, अब चाय के लिए भी नहीं है. Okay, mom, relax. कुछ बचा है, आज की चाय हो जाएगी. So in life, don't get perplexed, right? Don't get perplexed ever. If anybody is shaking the leg in anybody from psychology? No, it's not that. It's a signal. Electrical engineering, we say signal. You can pick up. Anyway, forget this. We already know the Apple is questioning himself. So, here, I'm going to give you the problems we can share. What the summary is, you should be very observant. The first information you have, you should be able to say she is Makiza from Sindh. Observe, understand, analyze, draw back the solutions. I'm going to give you 2 live examples if we can have a partnership. Because tomorrow I don't want you to keep working the same job because he's waiting to replace you. So we should have some inventions. Here is the one. Every professor should be a millionaire. Unfortunately, the lowest paying job in India is academic. Wealth through innovation. This guy is dead now. GE, we all know GE was a big name, right? They made from the small bulb to the GE jet engines. They are dead now. Almost. No innovation. He was working on a waterless washing machine. Jack, the university in Connecticut. I spoke to him many times. Waterless washing machine. I asked him to give me all the things. There's a famous book. As an inventor, manager, if you want to learn from him, it's a very good book. He will tell you 10 failures. One of them was waterless washing machine. So read this book if you really want to learn. Innovations. How much the budget in the university department here? That's one thing I always say. Go to the management, fight. We need budget for innovations, patents. American term we have 11%, $11 billion. Play, bend the Legos, break the chess, play. No responsibilities, no accountability. But when there's a problem, they will send you in the field. The universities and Narayan Murthy Infosys, I told them to give the budget. So all of you, as you grow up, go big and big. You must fight to have the budget in your company, in your house. That's why otherwise the research will suffer. All right. Where are the problems? I'm in India now, spending my own money and time. I have these 4 problems and 4 solutions. 0 train accident. Nobody in the world can even say 0 train accident. I'm the only one who says 0 train accident. It takes guts to, right? They have a Kavach. In 2016, I gave them some ideas, PTC, Posting Train Control System, to the Railway Board Chairman. They call it DTC, Digital Train Control System. Try to understand how, implement quarter, and execute on it. That became a Kavach. So now I'm saying that 0 train accident. I don't know what they will say. 0 highway accident. Your Bombay Nagpur. What is this called? Samruddhi Expressway. How many people are dead till today? Once it was open. As few months back, it was 789 or something like that. That's a lot. You and me could be next of that, right? Zero re-exam. I met somebody from the NEET. I said, easiest way to bring down the government, sabotage trains, leak all the paper, make 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 crore per state. his exam, make the money. Third one, highway accidents. The fourth one, no conventional arm will ever work in Pakistan or Jharkhand or Chhattisgarh, national line. It not work. Forget it. You have bring the American CIA. What does CIA stand for, boys? Yes, speak louder. Yeah, you. Hey, लाल कपड़े वाले नहीं करना. CIA means what? Second intelligence. Anybody agree with him or no?
Central Intelligence.
Secret intelligence.
Central Intelligence
Anyway.
Agency.
What's FBI?
Investigation.
FBI, Female Bureau of Investigation.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Federal. I don't know maybe. This is CIA, cognitive intelligence ammunition. We can bring all the ammunition makers in the world and say which ammunition will work in the Doda forest. They were having fire, right? They lost a colonel, major, captain. If you go to the war, what's the aim? In Rajput, Rajasthan, we say, "Ek jayega to 20 ko leke aana hai." That's the whole idea of the war. एक से अनेक, अकेला मर गया मतलब दम नहीं था. So those people are taking out, even in the next like Chhattisgarh area, right? They're well trained. They know the jungle. You're going like you're walking into their hand. So the total thinking of ammunition has to change. AK-47, AK-22, AR-16, AR-22, AR-36, F-35, F-36, smart bomb, bigger, right? You put the bomb on my 10 kg, he put 12 kg. You have 100 bomb, China has 200, and Russia and US has thousands. It's not going to solve the problem. Laser bomb, accuracy is there, but if you know the jamming, I used to work on the GPS. I told Saddam Hussein, you want to win the war? Oi, hire me. I have that patent issue. If you go look at my patents, how to win a war against America. So these such crazy ideas must keep coming. Such crazy ideas must keep coming. So I'll tell you that I'm a simple village boy. I'm not intelligent. Some of you are very intelligent for big school. I only do my Hanuman Chalisa in the morning, and the day goes by. Even with the PhD, when I was about to fail, I had a Pakistani friend. His wife will say, "भाई साहब आप तो हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ते हैं, हमारे मियाँ तो जो है 5 बार नमाज भी नहीं पढ़ रहे, क्या करो?" He was calling me. He was good man. जिस दिन उसने 4-5 बार नमाज पढ़ा, एक राज में भक्ति में शक्ति है. भक्ति में I'm a village boy. I don't understand. I don't talk too much. हरियाणा के राजस्थान के लोग मारते पाले बाद में पूछते हैं. All right. Do we understand the fundamentals? You should be very clear on what you say, what you speak, what you write. Then you will never go wrong. Okay. This is another plan: bio, electrical, material, computer. Do you have a solution for this? This whole project is worth at least 2 crores. Amit Shah and Modi is putting so many trees. Close your eyes and say your baby is going to grow either as Ram or Rahim or as a Ravana. The tree is causing lots of problems. We have a solution for this also. All right. We don't go into that. Here is my pet problem. Anybody want to Bhopal? 5-star Ashoka Hotel? Anybody in 5-star Ashoka Hotel in Bhopal? Madam? So, there was a smell, 2019. I addressed the Indian Association. What is that? Indian University Association, IUA.
AI.
AIU, Association of Indian Universities. There were about 100 vice chancellors. And I was staying in the room and changed one room, two room, three room. Smell kept on increasing. I said, don't do it. They put so many tablets and spray and fog and whatever. The problem here is basic problem. It does not have a it's called a P trap or a bottle trap. Can you believe that Japanese have a new invention on that? It just, can you find out a problem? Are you observant? They can put, change the room, clean the room, spray, the smell keep increasing. Because if there is no water trap, if there is no P trap, the smell will come back all the way from all the gutters connected. And this is one big problem in India. If you want to have a startup, go take a contract in all the hotels, put the smell meter, tell them all the rooms have a contract. You know, we charge 1,000 rupees per room, all 5-star hotels. If there are 500 rooms, 50 lakhs or 1,000 lakhs is 5. This is a small startup. Don't think that only the problem in the sky. This is another very nice problem. You can propose that electrical engineering, mechanical, physics, chemistry, high power laser system. In the world, there is no countermeasure. Americans have 200 kilowatt, Indians have maybe 85 kilowatt, Chinese have 100 kilowatts. Because China want, Americans don't sell your technology, you can't make it. So therefore, this is a very good system. There is no countermeasure. Countermeasure means there is no shield. Bhala talwar ka shield hota tha na, there is no shield on, no bulletproof. And this can destroy your things very quickly. This is Ashwini Vaishnav. That's one back here to follow up these elections. Nitin Gadkari. Anybody knows Nitin Gadkari on this? How? He said, I'll collect all the fish from all the unions and convert them to the union. You will never have a factory of the union. Remember, I have a live video of him. Okay. Solutions, mechanical engineer safety the system of ADAS, automatic driver assistance system. Anybody aware of it? ADAS. ADAS 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 level. I'm going beyond that. I'm going. Why? Because you can't have ADAS level 4 here. The Mercedes car has 2,000 microprocessors. And our little, that auto rickshaw, you can't implement that. Even the Maruti won't be able to put it. The whole car cost is 10 times less than the system. That's a very good system. Lots of people are dying. Anybody, we can have a joint venture of that. This is the last one. How do we do this? On the YouTube. Listen to this. It's a problem. I'm a little mad guy. If I find a problem, I must work all night, have a solution. And third day, we must have production coming out. Fourth day, our money should come in the bank account. Do you understand? So here is a very nice that is the need of the hour now with so many floods going around. Can we have this? And with all the mechanical, Dr. Pandey and you and everybody, can we put that together? And Dr. Reddy will go to the owners. Owners are right. Say we need 10 crores.
That is very less.
Then you add just one more zero.
Yes.
Zeros.
So, there is no limit for that, yes. Copy paste करो रे. कॉपी करो हो गया
Okay. Big size. It's on the YouTube. She sent me the video. It's on my laptop. Anyway, it's a very nice thing. It shows. I have downloaded the video, but I think somehow got yeah, water. Oh, that's a good idea, right? So many floods all over India, right? People are dying. This is the one thing, and somebody must have few patents on that. But there is two major drawbacks in that. If we solve that drawback, and then third day we can, as Dr. Pandey said, we can go for the manufacturing. That will bring us big revenue. Take my laptop. It's there on the video here.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that video?
It's a short video. So this is the current problem.
कैच
Yeah, it's bulletproof.
इधर है मूवी नेम नेम
We go to the download
वायरल
file.
मैंने है वायरल मैंने है वायरल मैंने है
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he has it right here. Can you connect this?
The title you write file.
Yeah, yeah,
ओह नथिंग सर नॉट
yeah. yeah. This.
आई करो
Hey, where are you guys running away? Just 2 minutes. Now hold it back. One goes, everybody goes. No, this one. No. Just 2 minutes. I'm also holding it. Hey, मेरा customer लोग सब जा रहा है fast.
somebody can write open है ना
My
File
goodness.
and title डालिए.
Hey, no need of chair.
वायरल मैंने है
The flavor is to give you that there are so many problems we always observe every day, right? It's still booting up. I should have copied the download files and so on. Can you just screen share? Okay, please help me here. Okay, here is the video. Now we have to do a screen. You have to hit the screen share. Hello. No, you can go just 2 minutes. Please have a seat. Coming in is your choice, going out is mine. Are you on the right? Wait, wait, wait. It's coming. Wait.
एक को भी मालूम नहीं करना पड़ेगा
It's coming. This is HDMI 1 or 2?
तो बुलाओ ना
That's also one.
मैडम चरण बुलाओ
All right, guys, we are working. This is technology at the best. Sir, please don't go. As an engineer, doctors, medical, one of my friends is a heart surgeon, you can't be serious. You have to be always laughing. Life is too short. Good things always happen. Don't be like this. Yes, teacher. Can you believe I never went to the school? My teacher will come to the house. My mother will give some children, father will give ghee, first grade pass. In the village, 1970s, teacher will come, please have dinner, pass my boy. Grade 4, it's our time, right? It's coming on. Hey, don't go. What's your name? Rakesh. Oh, he's asking me to pay the bill.
So you want to see the how the dollar look like?
Okay, while they're fixing this, let me tell you one thing. They have this fingerprint. I have a patent on that. Can you break the fingerprint technology? Yes or no? Okay, you can. So once you can break, you can have a new invention how to protect that. So I'll tell you this. This lady is drinking, whatever the juice she drinks, red color wine, and she has this glass. I know she goes every day, every Friday with her friends and drink alcohol. On this, her fingerprints are always there. You go spray them like the FBI agent, take the fingerprint, blow them up, have the same size, and stick it up. You can cheat that. Hey, this one, don't do it. It's a sound.
Why? You might be deceived by its simple appearance, but these barriers are incredibly effective. The person who invented this L-shaped flood barrier is a genius, and let me tell you why. You might be deceived by its simple appearance, but these barriers are incredibly effective. When flooding occurs, all it takes is placing these panels on the ground to effectively block up to 1.7 feet of water. But probably one of the most impressive features of this barrier is its stability. The more water there is, the more stable the panels become. This unique characteristic ensures that even if the water level rises and flows over the top, the panels remain firmly in place and aren't swept away. The crazy part is that a panel weighs just 7 pounds and is as thin as a sheet of paper. Unlike traditional sandbags, this L-shaped flood barrier tackles the problems of weight and transportation with its smart design. By leveraging the power of water against itself, the barrier maintains its position and effectiveness. Made from heat.
Okay, so you got this? Or one more try? I know you guys want to run away. I want 3 defects on this. You go to the water tub, right? Water tub doesn't drain. The more water you have, the more pressure is exerting. It's using your own strength. And that martial art is called where you use the opponent's strength. What is the difference between the two? I'm a black belt karate guy. No, I mean it. Judo or jujutsu, you use the opponent's strength to take him down. It's all defense, no offense. It's all defense, no offense. Taekwondo is all leg attack. Upper body defense, leg is attack. Karate is attack and defense. And Kung Fu is pinpoint. You just take out the eyes, nose, throat, armpit, nerves, you kill the man fastest. Painful death. You know the differences now? So they are using the strength of the water. So let me give you a hint. In the USA, there is a question, when is the most vulnerable on the road when you're driving? Just before the rain, just when rain has started, or just after the rain, or when the rain is flooding. When the road is flooded, you are hydroplaning, mechanical engineering. This system is very vulnerable in the beginning. So Dr. Pandey, he gave me some good solutions, good questions. We can work on the solutions. It was maybe I'll say 40-30%. Anybody can defect, find out the problem in this. You'll be part of the invention. We'll find the patents and we won't have manufacturing. So, sir, Dr. Reddy, it's your call now. Right now, India needs it. If you know any injection molding, plastic guys who are making bucket, just change. Get the mold, and we have to do those 3 improvements. So this is called a practical application. Look at something like this young man. He's so handsome. You are risky or not? He is a good boy. Anybody look at him? You just can't be like that. You have to observe, look, like when I look at the madam, you analyze, you ask questions. If there's anything that I can do to improve it further, then we have an invention. Do we get this practical? Another is, so with this, another 2 minutes, we'll wind it up, okay? Thank you for your patience, and we're just going to move on. High dental hygiene. I was talking with Dr. Fulchele, and I said, we have a common interest. $68 billion market. We want 10% of that in next 2 years. I'll tell you the reason. I'm a Rajasthani. Aap kahan se? Jharkhand. Oh, even better. If you go to Jharkhand, Haryana or Rajasthan, you married or not? Ready to marry. Okay, if we come to Rajasthan to get married, we don't ask his name, date of birth, his height, nothing. What do we see? We open the jaws, count the teeth. When we buy a camel, a horse, a bull, bakra, ऊंट, if there are no teeth, वो चारा तो नहीं खाएगा. चारा नहीं खाएगा तो मसल नहीं होगा. मसल होगा तो काम का क्या? तो ये चारा खाएंगे, स्ट्रॉन्ग होंगे, घोड़े पे चढ़ेंगे, सवारी करेंगे. You understand now? Dental is very good. We don't care for the money and the beauty. We need first 32 teeth men. Dental importance is very important. I had a professor in Bispilani. He came from US. First I went to his, just to ask him a question. Then I went back. After 3 days I went back to his office and said, sir, then I went back. He also pulled back. What was the reason?
Alcohol.
It's one of the major problems. Marriages break. Without teeth, with teeth, again it will break up. It's a very important problem, my friends, and I have a solution. No need of Ramdev Baba or no need of US Colgate Baba. By God grace, I still have 32 teeth. So in Rajasthan, when I go next month, they'll look at my teeth and offer me a girl to get married. You see the importance? Market. So, sir, we would like to have a joint venture with you. So, you will help me with your expertise. I'll help come with my expertise. We do the joint venture. We develop it together, and we look after the baby together, right? till we
Bro.
get the money for it. So this is called a global partnership. I've been looking for a good place with a dental expert. Here he is. So please, I'll take your number and then we have to work on it quickly. Every day we're losing money. So in American systems, we say time is money. In the universities here in India, we say money is time. The more I say to the university, the more I get paid. In the USA, if you become a professor, anybody associate professor here? Associate. To become associate professor, I don't know how you are promoted, but I know of course you can manage. In American system, she has to bring 4 times her salary. Let's say she gets 5 lakhs a month. She must bring 20 lakhs a month and give the check to Dr. Reddy. He'll keep the 15 and give her 5 back. First rule to become associate professor. Because the university support you, lecturer, assistant professor, 10 year, 12 year, then comes how many students, how many graduates, how many patents, no, how much revenue. It's totally there. So my friends, when you go and become anywhere in the world, keep in the mind, don't sit on the chair that after 10, 15 years you become a second lieutenant and captain 5 years, major is 7 years, colonel 12, 15 years. It's called time base. Here is same thing, right? You wait for this doctorate to go and let the next man come and we'll work with him. He'll promote me in 5 years. Don't work in those terms. Your credentials should be so strong that they will invite you. So with this, problem 3 of 3. Last slide, I'm so excited, more excited than all of you. Meals. You showed me that letter, right? In my thinking, a man can never become old. I wouldn't say old, I will say so bekar unproductive, non-performer. You're already there. No cooking, no grinding. Available 24/7, once a day, provide all essentials. Because as we move in the world, we are going to have a hunger problem. Forget Ramdev Baba, 7 grain atta, pure chakki atta, and no chakki atta, whatever. 10, 15 years from now, there will be no food for the people, no water to drink. So that's a solution. So if we can work a joint project together, we can have terms and conditions, what we share. Second one is whenever you go on a date or drink tea or coffee or have a business venture, first have terms and conditions. Who gets what and when. So I'll be here till Monday. We can have another talk to MBAs, why companies fail. We'll take 10 largest corporates in the world. I'll tell you, corporate fail from the eyes of a research engineer. Not from MBAs, not from chartered accountants. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. That will also give you opportunity to investigate. Engineers, we can be very powerful tool to investigate the real nitty-gritty details. Okay. With this, thank you very much. I really appreciate your attention. This side, 1 question for me, 2 questions, 3 questions, 2 questions. If you want your people to go out, ask the question fast. Ask that any question is okay, you want to run away. Yes. Lots of the last benches, fast, sir. Yeah, please. We're going now.
One question. Yeah. Because of IP, what would you suggest for starting
IP, I have a 3-hour lecture. You have to understand the whole details. But anyway, say that again.
If you have an IP,
Okay.
academia-based IP,
First you have to do the test whether you're pregnant or not. Then
Yeah,
you
so
decide male or
granted
female.
IP, so it is innovative and everything.
No,
But
IP how? Okay, let me tell you this good question. In AT&T Bell Labs, we had no lot of money. 200 lawyers, the best from Harvard or whatever you say, there's a committee. They sit there. Here's the invention. Come. Here's the invention. How to kill a man without killing him. He's giving to the committee how to kill a man without killing. You have that, right? The committee will sit with the subject matter experts, not his team members who will rub each other's back. Because we have to put the money now, $50,000 to file the patent, $50,000 to maintain. It's $100,000 bill, guaranteed failure. So the committee must approve. Once you have 3 or 4 patents rejected by the committee or rejected by the USPTO, you are finished. They'll ask you to go back, take a shower, and make sure you have an invention. Do you have a committee here? Okay. Then the committee will say yes. Is there law on the committee or no? Patent attorney outsider. He'll always make money. He'll say, good idea, give me, I'll work on it. Failure में तो क्या हो गया? मेरा तो पैसा आ जाएगा. You must have a guy from your own on payroll. If he screws up in 3-4 patents, means if they fail, you kick him out. He's become a non-performer. Okay, all right. So the law says you have to do a database search. Okay, good. Next level.
we have Indian patent granted.
No. Okay, listen to me now. Indians don't give much money. Indians don't have much product. You want to make money, it's America. You file even Suma. Suma in Tamil means कुछ भी एक छोटा सा patent India में file कर दिया. Using that you file the patent in US. USA has money and very strong laws. I was one of the big bulls. Dr. Gallo, Toshiba. Your name is Toshiba, miss? Toshiba. We are looking at $100 million. Chase them. Put the fear. Right with green light. You're infringing our patents from 2005 to 2012 in the semiconductor. Naren says, sorry, let's have a deal, 45 million. Maybe not. Maybe they're not infringing. You can't play game with IBM and Microsoft or Google. Forget Google. But that's how the money works. So once you have that, you also see your market, either license or you have to protect yourself and then do this. So you have to have a solid budget. So that's what happened in Amity. Amity had 754 patents claimed in 2017. I put up the first line. Professor Sundamurthy, how many patents issued? I said, why the damn you have the ticker on the TV 754 patents? You just filed. Maybe they will all abort. Nothing will going to be a baby delivery. You just say one or say file, pending, something like that. Don't fool the people. Next. Yes. Then I ask you how much revenue. Your budget is 50 crore a year. 5 years, 250 crores. We got about 30 to 60 lakhs. I say that's 1 by 1,000. Your efficiency is negligible. File versus issued and investment versus return. So your first criteria should be what's the return? You want to marry this young woman, what's the return? The beauty will fade away. How many children? How bright they will become? How can I market? Anyway, that's. Did you answer your question or no?
My question was, primarily I was undecided, or should I look for licensing it, or should I ask the people to take it to?
Again, I'm pregnant. I won't go up. I feel like I'm pregnant. patent delivered? Patent delivered? Patent issued? No. Issued? Then look for the marriage. My older brother was married. Two friends were sitting, Dr. Reddy. If I have a boy, you have a girl, they marry. Before even they got married. If you have a boy and boy, oh, sorry. In America it's okay now, but so if you patent the issue, then will you file in US or no?
As of now.
Okay, this is American law. If we find a dental program to 3 I told you in India, in USA, you have 1 year, 365, 64 days to file globally. After that, you give the right to file. I don't know the Indian patent law. You have 1 year to file in US.
That is one. If you file a PCT, we have 31 months.
Sorry, what's
Patent cooperation PCT. Patent cooperation PCT.
I would like to